that I was done. I quit my job. I just quit it. Now, with that quitting and stop being nice and doing things that I know is correct and right for my heart and my well-being and my mental health comes anxiety. Anxiety, guilt, questions, the unknown, what's going to happen. And that comes with this choice. This is what happens when you make a decision to let go. And yesterday I talked about letting go of the old Pete, the old crank Pete. Right? And today is the start of letting go of everything that I've created to try to supplement who I actually really am and really getting back down to what it is that I really care about. And what I really care about and enjoy is you guys and the weights and changing people and helping people change through fitness, through talking, through finding a way to help them better direct themselves to a better life. But now's the time to fucking stop. And that's why I left. That's why I quit being nice, because I was being nice Pete. And nice Pete likes to stick things out. Nice Pete does not quit, right? Pete rides it out. That's a big wrestler mentality of me. Do not quit. You do not quit. You do not quit. But there has to be a point where if the thing you're doing does not match the values of your life, you must leave it and let it go. Sure, it pays your bills. Sure, it's your form of fucking life. But you can create something. And I know that I'm going to create so much more because I let go of the time that I've invested in the other job and now can work on myself and now work on the things that really matter to me. This thing. And, I'm really going to try to do my best to get through this self-growth as well, because here's where I didn't get to. It's I found myself, right? I found out what matters most to me. I found out what's helping me. But what I cannot let go of is Crank Pete, right? I can't let go of Crank Pete. And I think I'm in the steps of doing so. But usually when you're looking for growth or trying to let go of something, there's something always deeper that you never recognize. Right? I never recognized until the person called me out and was like, this is what's happening. Don't you see it? And I didn't. I didn't see it. I didn't see how I was talking or delivering how my podcast episodes have been. Right? The person took a break from the podcast, watched one that was more recent, and was like, oh, you can see it. Like when I'm in my element and doing this, it's clear, right? I'm clear. But once I get to doing pull aparts or bench press technique or line drills, you can see the sarcasm, you can see the hate, you can see the boredom, you can see the frustration come out. And I rewatched it. I was like, oh man, it's very subtle. Not that you'd probably ever notice, but if you know me, I used to love doing it. I used to love coaching. I used to love showing people how to be better through line drills and all the little things, right? It made me happy. It really, really, truly made me happy until you were broken 3,000 times, until you took too much on. And that's not anyone else's fault but mine. Maybe not even mine. But there's one thing that has to happen. It's got to change. So I am using this list to help me change, to help me figure it out. And I will show you guys what it is. Give me a second. If you want to, I wrote it, I typed it all out in the description. So if you want to just read what I'm going to be reading, I put all there for you. And these are just 10 steps, right? 10 quick steps that you can use for letting go, right? And I'll read it verbatim. Wow, I can't believe we use that word, verbatim. That's interesting. What's a verbatim mean? Word for word? I think it's got to be right. All right. Letting go of the past version of yourself, especially one that has been experiencing hurt and disappointment, can be challenging, yet essential process for personal growth and healing. Here are some steps you can take. So number one, right, I'm going to try my best to go through these. And then I have 30 things that I can do. I'm going to go through 10 for the sake of this live. And if you want more and you want the other ones, just comment down below and let me know if you want me to continue with this. If not, I'm probably going to do it anyway. Acknowledge and accept your feeling. Recognize that it's normal to feel hurt, disappointed, or betrayed. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment. And that's hard, right? I judged myself because I didn't want to blame other people for my pain. I want to blame my own self for my own pain. Guys, if you were part of Crank and you were here, that shit hurt, man. And I don't think you know that. You think that it's just, Pete's fucking bipolar took over. No, man. When I had to close the gym, it was the hardest decision in my fucking life. When I told people we were going to close for a couple of weeks till COVID happens and people were canceling memberships left and right, I didn't know what to do with myself. It's almost like how I gave them so much of me, and in an instant you walk away. I helped them out so much with everything that they've ever done, and in an instant you fucking walked away. We had a pandemic, I get it, but it still hurt. And me recognizing that pain, that frustration is the key to healing. It's the key to feeling better, but not as bad as the first one. But I'm done. Right. So it's 3 sets of a cluster of 3 with 3, 3, 3, with a little bit of break in between each 3. Next week, I'm supposed to increase that. I don't think I'm going to based off my performance today. I'm probably going to keep it there and then just repeat till it starts feeling comfortable again and being consistent. I have not been consistent in my workouts. I have not been consistent in anything fitness related. I'll do like the first 2 days and then the whole week flies by because of life. And then you pick up again on, Monday or whatever it is. I feel like everyone has that same cycle. So I want you to know, even as a fitness professional, you're not alone, right? You're not alone in the way things are. We may seem like we're all like gung-ho about working out, and I'm sure there's some people with wonderful testosterone levels and wonderful estrogen levels. They're young and they just feel good and vibrant. It's fucking hard, right? It's fucking hard to sit here and ponder whether or not I want that to drop on my head, whether or not I want to stretch. Did you know that stretching is harder than working out for most people? It's crazy, right? Because at the end, now I have to do stretch protocol. I say I have to. I don't have to, but I tell myself I have to, right? Because I believe at this age, it is more important to stretch than it is to lift. That's impressive. That's cool. That's great. But if I keep doing that and I don't do the other stuff, I'm going to be in trouble, right? And I don't want to be some stiff dude that just can't wipe his ass. I'm not going to be that guy because I've been that guy. I don't want to do it anymore. I'd rather feel good, be mentally strong. I couldn't say the word mentally strong, mentally fit. And when I'm mentally fit, I know for a fact I will be physically fit. But what I want you to know is that I'm on your side, right? I get it. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard. It's so hard to be a better person that you just want to be, right? A better person that you just want to love and care for and feel good about. I know that person. I know him. I'm getting close. I'm getting so close to touching him again. It didn't sound good at all. But who's that person for you? Right? Who's that person that you just wish and know you can be, and start little by little to evolving to that person that you see? It doesn't have to be in the next couple weeks. It doesn't have to be this year. If you chose a direction, stick to it, and then stick to it again, and then stick to it again, and then keep changing until you finally reach the person that you love, because that's all we got.